Morning, guys. It's pretty early in the morning. That's what time I like to work. But I have heard through the grapevine that a lot of you guys are quite curious about what is in this guitar humidor. And so I thought I would just quit joking for a few minutes and just show some of you guitar players, some of you tone sleuths, some of the tools that I've managed to acquire over the years. Check it out. Start with this one right here. We'll do one every day, and we'll start on the right and we'll go across, and there's more over there too. But this is a guitar from the Martin Company. Some of you will probably recognize it as maybe the definition of an acoustic guitar, right? This is a 1947 D28 Martin guitar. There's not too many of these around, and there's not too many in this condition. This is all original, everything's intact. They didn't make very many of these guitars to begin with. You know, it's Brazilian rosewood. All the materials are pretty hard to come by at this point. In fact, Brazilian rosewood's illegal. It's like ivory. You can't buy or sell that anymore. But anyway, it's just a beautiful guitar all around. It's the quintessential acoustic guitar. Almost every other acoustic guitar is based on this design. Some of the things that they came up with when they made this guitar kind of have managed to stand the test of time, you know, 100 years old. But as so many of you guys know, I love Tony Rice, and I love his guitar playing, I love his music, and R.I.P. Tony Rice, who passed away sadly on Christmas Day last year, drinking coffee. And you know, I miss him, and I know a lot of guitar players and musicians miss him and his music, but huge influence for me on the acoustic guitar specifically, and always pushing me to reach a little bit further, to try different things, and inspiring me in that way. And he played a guitar like this. His was a little older, but that was sort of the impetus for wanting a guitar like that. And I looked for a long time. You know, I managed to sort of trade up these things. I was always buying and selling these things when I was on tour, try and make a little bit of money, and then trade up to a slightly better guitar and play that for a little while, and trade up to a little bit better guitar, and that's worked out pretty well for me, to the point where I feel like I'm at the top now. I don't know that there's many guitars that I would want more than this one. But I don't know if you can tell there on the phone, but it's got just such a deep, rich tone, you know? It's just so clear, you know. It's not thin, it's not bassy and woofy. It's just sort of even all the way up the neck, and all, you know, from the bass strings to the treble strings. It's sort of just so evenly balanced. And whenever I record with this thing, you know, you don't have to touch the EQs or anything like that. You just put the microphone on it and start recording, and it just works so well. And it's just a joy to play. I don't know, this wood is just so old, and you guys are going to think I'm silly for saying that, but there's just something about it, you know? It's like an old piece of furniture or something like that. It's just, there's something that happens over time. The freeze and thaw cycles, and the glue breaks down, and the humidity goes up and the humidity goes down, and the wood just kind of softens, you know? It gets better with age, like an old wine. But anyway, I love this guitar, and I hope that was informative for you. And I'm sure there's guys on YouTube that can tell you, you know, everything about what type of fret wire they used, and the pick guard, what those are made of. I don't really know too much about that. I just know that this guitar means a lot to me, and that I probably couldn't afford to buy it today. So I'm lucky to have it. Right on, guys. Now I got to go make breakfast for the kids, but I'll just squeeze in a little riff. See you next time.